Hey, thanks for checking out this video. My name is John McElhatton. In case you're new to the videos or the channel, one, thank you so much for checking it out. This is all about motivation and marketing and showing you the game plan for how you can build belief in yourself and the steps that it takes to build your business and really get it to a 10 out of 10. So one of the best ways to do that is really to get some clarification on setbacks. So that's why I want to provide you in this video some reasons and some tips of how setbacks can be some of the best things that can happen for you. But the only way to get a setback is to actually try something that's a little out of your discomfort zone. And as you're an entrepreneur, as a person who either has a home business, maybe a marketer, whether in internet marketing or network marketing, it's all about trying new things because you don't go into your own business, whether an entrepreneur, network marketer, whatever it is, and have that full-on skill set ready to go. We hardly ever go into it going, you know what, this is what I want to do for my career. So that's why it's so incredibly important that you get into a mode where it's okay to screw up. It's okay to have these errors and these mistakes because that's what makes it better. So it really gets down to the point of, take, for example, if you have any kind of interest in doing video marketing, it is a process to get through. I was not at all comfortable the first time I went in front of a video or in front of the camera and did my first video. I was stumbling around trying to figure out how to set things up, get the lighting right, get the audio right without knowing any kind of thing. And I was really hard on myself at the start because I figured, you know what, I can go ahead and get this like that. I've gotten a lot of things like that and that sort of thing. So instead of when you're in school and you're studying and you're going through all these sort of trials and errors and you have a teacher there to help you out, your home business as an entrepreneur, you don't get that sort of thing. What's even better is that you end up going through trials and tribulations, ups and downs, ebbs and flows through your own decisions and through your own process. And it's incredibly exciting because although at that time, it can feel disheartening, it can feel frustrating, it can feel irritating and annoying, at the end of the day, it's something that you learned about. When you can learn how to keep on going through that part of it and you can learn to not to give up on it, you can learn to apply and adjust the mistakes so that you can use them to your advantage, it brings you to a whole different opportunity and a whole other strength level. So it really helps you be more intelligent, be wiser, and be tougher in your business. But the only way that you can do that is by experiencing setbacks. So that's why some of the best reasons to keep on going is to experience, okay, what worked and what didn't. So I guess my first tip for you is give yourself some time, because only through time will you have the experience. It'll take you definitely a few tries before you finally figure out how to get your first thing set up. So for example, just to bring it in with video, it took dozens of times to figure out, okay, what kind of layout, how can I go ahead and get into a routine where I'm comfortable in front of the camera, to where I'd be comfortable with showing a friend, a family member, or a complete stranger how to do it. Took another level to figure out, okay, how do I want my content to be delivered and how do I feel comfortable with that? So give yourself some time. The next tip is don't be afraid to go through a process with that time. So for example, don't be afraid to really master one thing at a time. A lot of times we want the perfection of something. We want to work right now and then. We want that result. We want to really feel like, okay, I've got this, let me move on to the next phrase. Or let me move on to the next phase. That doesn't always work with this. The reality is that there is a process that takes. And literally in that process, you will go from bad to good to great. But in that process, you have to be bad before you can be good. And you have to be good before you can be great. So when you're bad at it, it means that you're a little uncomfortable. It means that you know that you have some sort of a vision out there to really get, but at the same time, it'll take some time to actually get to that phase. But the nice thing is that on the other side of the frustration, on the other side of not being comfortable with it, not having that natural instinct of what you would want to do, there comes a time when it is your muscle memory. You know the feeling for it, you know the experience, you know what it takes to get there. So whether you're trying to fine tune your business in terms of getting traffic, in terms of getting leads and signups, and having perhaps even duplication if you're into that kind of model, it'll take some time to go through the process of knowing one to the other. But here's the best part about that. As you experience what it's like to go first step, second step, third step, you'll know so well of what to do and what not to do, you'll be able to help someone else get through that. Not only in the execution, but you'll be able to help them get through the mindset part of that too, where they start to question whether or not they should be doing that, whether or not it's worth their time and energy, money and effort. So you'll be able to help them through all that. So the only way for you to get where you want to go is to go through that struggle. Because the only way for you to get the things that you want in life is for you to help others get that too. It doesn't matter if they're strictly a customer or whether they're part of building your team or if it is even a model that is outside the scope of what we're talking about here. Either way, it's so incredibly important that you help others do that, because the only way to make the world better, your community better, your friends better, your customers better, is to make yourself better. So don't be worried about the setbacks. Instead, embrace them. Realize that it's going to take your own time, your own experience to do that, and keep on going. Now, if you liked the video, please do give it a like and subscribe, and comment below with some of your setbacks, some of the things that you've tried, maybe some things I can help you with. And if you have a question or you'd like to see other videos in terms of marketing, motivation, maybe a daily plan, that sort of thing, let me know in the bottom too. And for great free training on motivation, marketing, to get a daily game plan, click on the free training link. That way I'm going to send you a variety of sources. I want to cut your learning curve by months, hopefully even years, by giving you the action steps you can take right away, and giving you the game plan you can incorporate into your hourly life, your daily and your weekly life to get the results you've always wanted to have, both mentally and in the execution. So remember, make sure to like the video and also subscribe to my list. Thank you so much for watching.